Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Today I'm going to show you how is the recognition the dismantling costs. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications to receive updated content. Dismantling costs are a series of resources that a company must carry out when it needs to adapt some land or some site to be able to develop its economic activity. For example, a company acquires a warehouse where it will carry out its economic activity for $4 million. The company needs to make a series of modifications to the site where the warehouse will operate for a value of $450,000. The company establishes that it will develop its economic activity in this place for a period of 12 years. According to environmental regulations, the entity must demolish the warehouse in 12 years have passed since the start of operations. The company estimates that it will have to spend $1,500,000 in 12 years to restore the site. The regulatory support for dismantling costs is in IAS 16, specifically in paragraph 16. There it refers to the components of the costs of a property, plant and equipment. The cost components presents three elements. On the one hand, the price acquisition of a fixed asset that includes purchase price, including import duties and non-refundable purchase taxes, after deducting trade discounts and rebates. The directly attributable costs are regulated in paragraph 17. Some examples are the following. The estimated costs of dismantling when the operation ends are $1,500,000. However, according to the value of money and time, the company must recognize these costs at the present value of the future payment. The company estimates that an interest rate of 10% better reflects expectations real of the entity. As we had previously mentioned, the dismantling costs are an estimate made by the company of the resources that it will need to disperse in the future to restore the land where it carried out the operation. The estimate of the output of resources is a provision that is regulated in 37, paragraph 14. For a company to recognize a provision, it must meet the following requirements. The present value of the decommissioning costs must be reversed as time passes until reaching $1,500,000. Financial expenses calculated must be capitalized as a greater value of the property, plant and equipment until the asset is in conditions to operate according to the company's management. How we can see in the example, the asset may operate as expected by the company at the beginning of year 2. Therefore, the entity should only recognize $57,574 as a higher value of the asset, in addition to the present value of the decommissioning costs. The total value of the cost of property, plant and equipment is as follows. At the beginning of year 6, the value of the provision is $769,737. However, according to new information received, the entity estimates that the value of the provision should fall to $500,000. Therefore, in accordance with paragraphs 4 to 7 of IFRIC 1, the provision and the cost value of the asset are allowed to be adjusted. The change in value in the provision is a change in an accounting estimate in accordance with IAS 8 and therefore must be applied prospectively. Please review paragraph 32. Because the company considers that the estimate of decommissioning costs should decrease by $269,737 in year 6, the estimate at the end of the project should change. For this we must use the present value formula and find the future value. I hope this exercise has been to your liking. Leave me your comments and see you in the next video.